So nearly 100 Minnesota mayors expressing deep concern over the shocking fraud in their state that we're still trying to get to the bottom of. In a letter to Governor Tim Walz, who's running for re-election, they write, quote, fraud, unchecked spending, and inconsistent fiscal management in St. Paul have trickled down to our cities, reducing our capacity to plan responsibly, maintain infrastructure, hire and retain employees, and sustain core services without overburdening local taxpayers. The Trump administration freezing $5.5 million in small business loans to Minnesota as the entire fraud scandal costing taxpayers up to $9 billion, and much of that money has left the country. Crosslake, Minnesota Mayor Jimmy Purfeerst spearheaded the letter. He joins us now, along with fellow signer, South St. Paul Mayor Jimmy Francis. Let's start with you, Mayor Purfeerst. Tell me what prompted you to take action and marshal the other mayors.
You know, this originally started with 8 local mayors of the Brainerd Lakes area seeing the policies coming out of the Capitol that are hurting our industry. We're very focused on tourism, and it's hard for businesses to retain employees and have some money coming in. So we decided to pen a letter. After I had posted it, mayors from across the state of Minnesota have said, this is great, how can I sign on? And so ever since then, I have championed and spearheaded this letter, and we have over 100 mayors now that are on this letter, and it's only continuing to grow.
Mayor Francis, how has your community been hurt?
Well, thanks for having us on and talking about this. My community is reaching out to me because they're not getting answers from DHS, from other legislators, and they're scared. There's so much unknown for what those programs are. And, you know, as a mayor, we are the front line. We try to help them. And so we've been taking them to our county officials to try to help them at least just get answers to their questions, because there's so much unknown and everything just stopped, which, you know, is part of that process. But there's so much no communication that's happened that those that are receiving those benefits are really scared and, you know, frightened of what's next because they don't know.
Medicaid's been raided, and also programs like Feeding Our Future. You're talking about $300 million gone. House stabilization, $302 million gone over 4 years. Autism treatment, which is basically just despicable, taking money set aside for kids with autism and giving it to parents with kids without autism, which is nuts, $192 million, and $6 million in encouraging leaders, nonprofits. So that's generally, so all this money's gone. When did you become aware of this, Jackson?
You know, I would say there was talk at the beginning of this current year, but within the last 3 months, this has really gone downhill. And Brian, if we do the quick math, $9 billion in fraud divided by 5.79 million Minnesotans comes out to roughly be $1,500 a person that each Minnesotan, each hardworking Minnesotan has had stolen from them from the Walz administration and the policies coming out of St. Paul.
Do you believe the Attorney General knew nothing about this, Mayor Francis? Do you believe the governor knew nothing about this?
Look, I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm a Minnesotan, and I'm frustrated with how it had happened, as well as the communication that's happened. So really, our mayors are joining together not to point fingers and blame, but we're here to help solve the problem. That's what we do. That's what city councils do. That's what mayors do. We solve problems. We don't get to pass the buck off to somebody else. Right. And when fraud or anything bad happens in our community, you know, people lose their jobs and people get put on performance improvement plans. We don't see any of that. And we're expected to do that when things come with our state funds. They come with strings and they come with audits. And so, again, we're frustrated. We feel like we're put in a position that they're not put in, and they get a free pass, but we just have to struggle. And our communities are struggling. They're trying to make the ends meet at home. And we hear it.
I know it's nice to be nice, but you also have to get to the bottom of it, which means you're going to have to find out who's responsible, which means ultimately you have to point fingers. I'd like to find out if that money went to luxury real estate because someone bought it, luxury vacations, luxury vehicles, stacks of cash that might have left the country. You're talking about over 80 people have been indicted, many of which are convicted, and Jackson, many of them from the Somali community. There's a sense that if you accuse them of corruption, you be called a racist. Have you heard that?
I haven't heard that personally, but yes, I think it was hard to talk about Somalis or for the Democrats to talk about Somalis, but it doesn't matter if you're Somali, if you're African American, if you're white. Fraud is fraud. And if you're stealing fraud, you should be held accountable.
And who do you think should be holding them accountable? The mayors can only do so much. We have the Treasury doing an investigation. Go ahead.
I fully agree. I think the feds need to come in and do a full audit of the Minnesota books.
Right. And you notice in the 100 mayors, I don't know who's a Republican and who's a Democrat. I just saw 100 mayors because it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter. We're all trying to advocate for our communities.
Absolutely. You
Trust.
deserve better. Absolutely. Guys, thanks so much.
Is the main thing.
Absolutely. And find out who's doing this and who benefited.
Hey, it's Will Kane. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News channel on YouTube. It's the best way to get our latest interviews and highlights. And click to subscribe to the Will Kane podcast for full episodes right now.